Okay, folks, here we are at Moore Park Speedway for the Sidecar Super Cup, and one of the organisers of this event here is the 39 bike of Andrew Buchanan, of course, as swinger Denny Cox. Andrew, how did this all come about?
Oh, look, we were talking with Mike Provost and Aidan Thwaites from Moore Park and Already, and we just thought we wanted to take the sidecars to the next level, take another step and sort of head in a wee bit of a different direction, because next 5 years, you know, in New Zealand, most of the titles are all at clay tracks, and we really want to head down the shale tracks for guys competing in Australia, so when they go over there, they're really on top of their game.
Now, that's the thing too, you do a lot of travelling over in Australian racing over there, which to some extent you've been very successful at doing as well. So this is obviously introducing guys that potentially might head to Australia, an opportunity to be competitive over there.
Yeah, that's exactly right. You know, it's to give them another skill so they're not battling all the elements over there. So it's to put them through a 16 bike format, 20 heats, B&A final, quick fire like it is over there. And it's also to prepare the tracks right for the clubs here at Moore Park and Already, so we can get ready for when the World Cup does come to New Zealand, and it is coming there. So we want to put on the best show possible. So it's all about practicing, getting our guys all ready and the tracks all up for, and putting on a good show for the spectator.
Now, tell me the feedback on this. Obviously, there's quite a good, probably the best of the best bikes that are here to, this weekend at Moore Park Speedway. There's 2 rounds, obviously, here at Moore Park and Already Park. You must be proud with having such a good field of sidecars.
Yeah, look, when we first thought of the concept, we thought we've got a bit of a plan for the next 4 or 5 years where we want to go with this, but we're really happy with the people that have entered and the support we've got, and one of my big clients, Tally's Fisheries and AFCO and Open Country and Tally's Frozen Foods, they didn't hesitate to jump on board, so that's great, and pretty happy to support it long term. So
absolutely good corporate companies there as well. Now, for those people that don't know much about a sidecar, give us the basics you can for the people that are watching that wouldn't understand, or what I want you to do is explain how mad you buggers are.
Yeah, look, I tell you what, it's only as mad as what you want to be. It all comes down to the track prep at the end of the day. But basically, it's a sidecar, 3-wheel machine. It goes only one way around a track and turns only right, so it's an oval track-based thing. You can tow your side chair in and out. It's a Honda, you're only allowed up to 1,045cc, so that's pretty much it.
Any brakes?
No brakes. Yeah, I forgot to mention that. No brakes.
So what do you do to slow it down? Like if you're coming in as an accident or just ahead of you, what do you do?
Oh, look, there's a number of ways to do it. You can either chuck it into the corner, but you know, you don't want to be scrubbing off your speed. That's the whole thing about it. We most probably get it a wee bit wrong on the shale tracks here in New Zealand. We tend to scrub our speed off, where we want to carry all the momentum into the corner, so you get really good exit, you know, and you can ride around. And the track's prep really well. It's a good spectators thing. You go 3-4 wide in there. Absolutely.
So you've got some good sponsors on your bike too, Andrew. Who looks after you?
Look, obviously our company AB Engineering are pretty good. Tally's, GVI Logistics and Nelson, AFCO, Open Country. So we're very fortunate to have the support. Otherwise, it makes it pretty tough for what we do.
Absolutely. Well, hey, best of luck for the event and good best of luck for the weekend.
Thanks, Jason. I'd just like to thank Moore Park, Mike Provost, and all the volunteers at Moore Park, and Already, Aidan Thwaites. You know, without those guys in behind us, we wouldn't be here today. So, cheers, guys.
Rightio, folks, here we are at Moore Park Speedway for the Sidecar Super Cup, and a chance to catch up with the Newfield O's sponsored machine of Irwin Tree. Now, Irwin, fresh off for a good win at the Southern Champs, mate. Obviously, that must have been a bit of a thrill for you. Been a long time coming.
Yeah, it was a bit of a thrill. First trophy ever at Already Park, so it was pretty cool. Basically, the day we just went out and have fun and try stuff, and it just seemed to work in our favour, so we're really happy.
Obviously, you've come to terms with the bike. It's nearly almost a season old now, so you're enjoying the way that it handles, the way you can set it up and make it work for you?
Yep. No, still playing around with the setup. Still haven't got 100% on it, and I don't think we'll ever get 100% out of it. We just playing with stuff. Every meeting we try something different and learn new stuff. But the thing is, if you're not learning stuff, what's the point of doing it?
Well, that's a good point as well. Now, you come to Christchurch and for this Super Cup, been obviously an invitation-only deal, so obviously you don't have to get into that. Raced at Moore Park several times before. You got this place sorted out?
Moore Park changes every time we come. First meeting of the season, it was real hard and slick. The second meeting, it wasn't that great. But the track was good. We come here for the piers, which got rained out, and we had a really good day. Learned a lot of things in setup. Changed a couple of things which made the bike a lot easier to handle. So we're going to come out today and with those things we learned and just see what happens and have a bit of fun.
Absolutely. 2 days, though, is what we've got. We've got today here at Moore Park and then a couple of days' time at Moore Park Speedway as well. So what's the deal? I mean, you're going to just try and just play it cool and go for the kill later on, or is it going to be instant, go for it?
No, we like to just go out and have a bit of fun. If you're not having fun, there's no point in racing. If you want to go out for the kill, and like some people really thrive on that sort of pressure. Sometimes it really buggers me up, which is it can do, but as we're winning a few more meetings and getting more placings and that, it's actually starting to make it a lot easier for us.
Absolutely. Okay, you've got some good sponsors on the bike too, Aaron. Who looks after you?
Main ones, we've got Newfield Autos in Invercargill, Osborne Engineering for Bluff, Cleanways in Invercargill, Advantage Science in Invercargill, Southern Ocean Safety in Bluff, Wilbur Ellis, K&D Automotive, and Top Line Speedway Supplies and Done Right Decorating.
So why did you forget your own company?
Yeah, I don't know. I just forgot all about that one.
Okay, well, best of luck for the racing today, bud.
No, awesome. Thank you.
Okay, Vic, so we go with one of the competitors. It is, of course, the 6P bike of Derek Ramsey. Matthew's obviously away having a bit of a hunt around, but Derek, you've come down to the deep south again for another crack at some racing. Obviously, this is where the best racing is, eh?
Yeah, it is, was good the other week we were down here. Yeah, it was awesome. Had best pairs, yeah. Had a good run with Lionel and finish that off and hopefully get into this next round of Super Cup, yeah.
Okay, so the Super Cup, it's an invitation-only event. I can see you got the best of the best bikes here, best from the south, best from the north. What have you done to prepare for it? Just supposed to get here and show up and see what happens?
Yeah, well, that's about it, yeah, mate, and just ride it hard. Yeah, good practice for going over the Aussie to Worlds, eh, so that's why we're down here, eh? A bit more lap time. We don't have cinder up home apart from Auckland, but all our events around home are just on clay, so we've got to come to ride on the cinder, yeah.
Absolutely. So, of course, you've done a wee bit of riding, been a crook knee, sort of had a bit of a replacement or whatever the story may be there, but also seen you at Western Springs there. Track not ideal for you guys, but still, is any track time for you? Is good track time?
Yeah, it was, yeah. We had, a good, reasonable run up there, just rough, eh, but night before was the Palmy Champs, and that was awesome there, smooth track, so it's the way it is, yep.
Already got some good sponsors looking after you too, Derek. Who looks after you, bud?
Brunel Contracting, Viper Classics, Gary Douglas, Goodman's, Mike Todd, Hydrolink, CNF Developments, Diesel and Turbo, and Provincial Insurance and Urban Electrical.
Well, some good sponsors there, mate. Well, hey, best of luck for racing today.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Alrighty, folks, one of the competitors is this Sidecar Super Cup, is the 29 bike from Invercargill. It is Luke Twakes. Luke, the best of the best here, mate. How do you think you're going to stand up with these guys?
I think we'll give it a good nudge today. We're starting the meeting off with finishing the best pairs. We'll get that out of the road first and then worry about the Super Cup.
So you were in the semi-final for that, were you?
Yeah. There's me and my brother one of the top teams in the semi-final, so we'll get that out of the road and then hopefully we can progress to the A final and get a first or a second. It'd be good. First.
Well, I suppose I'll get you in preparation for this event. It's 2 days of racing for the Sidecar Super Cup as well, so it gives you a bit of a head start and see what track conditions are going to do before you get out there and actually ride.
Yeah, I suppose that gives all us guys in the semis and the semi and the finals for the pairs. It gives us that advantage to see what the track's going to do on that.
So a lot of these guys are saying they're using this as a stepping stone to go to Australia and race on the format that you're racing today, and also the type of tracks you're going to race as well. Is that something that you want to do, is head to Australia and have a crack over there as well?
Yeah, well, my older brother Aiden's been doing it for a couple of years now, and I went over and watched the Worlds last season, and it's definitely an eye-opener. I don't think sometime in the near future, I can't see it, but it would be good to get there one day.
Absolutely, and I suppose at the end of the day, there's no point in going if you've got all the good best bikes in the country here at the moment, and it's a good challenge and a good test for you.
Yeah, exactly. We've got enough of a challenge here to deal with without worrying about going over there and dealing with those guys. So, yeah. Okay,
you've got some good sponsors on your bike too, mate. Who looks after you?
We've got Jesco's Hydraulics, Twaits Contracting, World Fitness, AB Engineering. It's Andrew Buchanan, it's Creation Signs here.
Alrighty then, hey, well, best of luck, and let's see what you do at the other end of this one.
Yeah, good as, cheers, mate.
By AB Engineering and Tallies, and the lineup is 1 NZ James Douglas with Bevan Nuttridge swinging, Gate 1, 58 Aidan Thwaite, Shane Twist from Ariti Park on Gate 2, 46 from Auckland, Russell Stewart and Andy Parker on Gate 3, and 11 from Ariti Park, Fraser Gillespie and Nigel Cookhour on the outside from Gate 4. They're in the starters' hands. This is the first team. Off we go! And Fraser Gillespie got a good start, but it's Aidan Thwaite from the middle of the field, but they can't beat James Douglas and Bevan Nuttridge at the moment, although there's a drag round down the back straight, and it is Aidan Thwaite and Shane Twist who got themselves to the lead. Douglas and Nuttridge fighting back on the inside. Fraser Gillespie, Nigel Cookhouse got that third position, and Russell Stewart and Andy Parker are out the back door of this stage. But a great move out of that first lap. Round the outside, oh, he's just crossed up too much. Douglas has just bumped into him. That's steadied them up. There's a chance for Gillespie, Dave.
Oh yeah, there was plenty of action there. You won't see better racing than this. Just about throw a blanket over them. James Douglas, Aidan Thwaite, Bevan Nuttridge just trying to hang on to that second position. Aidan Thwaite, Shane Twist doing it comfortably now. They've got one lap to go. James Douglas, Bevan Nuttridge second place, but Russell Stewart, Andy Parker have worked their way through into that third position. Fraser Gillespie and Nigel Cookhour. Oh, it's all on for young and old. So it's going to be, put it down for Aidan Thwaite, Shane Twist are going to get the 3 points. Then it'll be James Douglas, Bevan Nuttridge. Russell Stewart and Andy Parker got up and get that 1 point for third. And Fraser Gillespie and Nigel Cookhour come home and with no points to their name. Well, that's the quality that we're going to have, Warwick. She's going to be all on, that's for sure.
Oh, no, I'm just trying to add the points up now. So we can find out Aidan Thwaite's there, picking up 3 for the win. James Douglas, and that is Bevan Nuttridge, picked up 2 for their second placing. A late charge coming in there after being at the tail of the field was Russell Stewart and Andy Parker. They get that third place with 1 point. Well, we go straight on to Heat 2 and it's 39. Andrew Buchanan and Denny Cox from Gate 1. 3NZ, Jamie Moore and Jacob Cooper go from 2. We've got 24, Corey Lang and Gus Elliott representing Christchurch going from Gate 3, and from Ariti Park, the 23 bike of Kevin McDonald and Carl Hosey. I just caught up with Andrew in the pits before. The problem he had was a brand new fuel filter.
Oh.
Just clogged up, fresh methanol, the lot, so it wasn't anything else other than the fuel filter was what the problem was. So, but they certainly had it going in that.
We just mentioned here too, Warwick, the helmet colours. You got red, blue, white and yellow off the gates there, so just help you to identify riders. So we're underway with the second heat, and there's a good start there in the middle of Corey Lang, but he's been dragged off by Andrew Buchanan and Denny Cox in first position there. Then we have Jamie Moore and David Cooper. Kevin McDonald and Carl Hosey's got up into third place. Then Corey Lang and Gus Elliott. So Andrew Buchanan, well, that fuel filter must be sorted out now because he's in full steam ahead. Jamie Moore and David Cooper in that second position. Kevin McDonald and Carl Hosey. I'm not sure what's happened to Corey Lang and Gus Elliott. They've just dropped off the pace there.
Well, they went a bit wide into that first turn and got caught out in the heavy stuff there, and Kevin McDonald and Carl Hosey came in underneath. Well, they're well spread now as they come round for the white flag. Andrew Buchanan, Denny Cox just looking at the width of the track. Now, I heard them talking about it, just seeing where the lines are. Can they run wide? How do we go down that town, the end of it, down the road, medals back straight for the last time. Buchanan and Cox. It is Moore and Cooper, McDonald and Hosey. That's the top 3, and that's the way they're going to finish. Buchanan picks up the top points from Moore. Kevin McDonald comes in third place. Corey Lang rounds out the field.
Well, Andrew Buchanan and Denny Cox certainly showed the way there. Once they got in front, no heading them off. Jamie Moore and Jacob Cooper were in with a sniff there for a while, but they just pulled away, and by the end of the day, or the end of that race, they'd certainly got fairly well spread out.
And we have a race time of
65.8.
Wow, that's getting a bit quicker.
That's more like it.
65.8.
So heat 3 coming out now, and we should have off gate 173, Lionel Green and a change of rider there.
Yep.
Tony Henry.
Believe it or not.
Yeah, it is the Tony Henry that was around about 40 years ago.
Yep.
Still riding, and we haven't seen him swim for a while, but
Yes.
Well,
Warren Benson and Tony Henry. Yep.
sorry, yes we have. Yep.
Now, what's happened there in that final of the best pairs? Shane Breach has received quite a significant bump to his hip area, and he's in quite a bit of pain, been ruled out of the meeting. So Tony Henry is going to hop on there on the on behind Lionel, and see how he gets on. So Lionel Green and Tony Henry from 1 on bike 73. They're teammates and winners of the best pairs. Now they fight it out against each other. Derek and Matthew Ramsey on the 6P bike going from 2. 95 Erwin Tree. He had a go at Ramsey in the final before. And Brett Pubbin, they're on gate 3. Bradley Sharp and Lance Jeffcoat actually won that final race. They're on gate 4. So it's just about nearly a rerun. Racing this time, and who gets away? Looks like it's Bradley Sharp. Got away from the outside. He's cut down pretty quickly to the front of the field. Lionel Green, Tony Henry just sitting there in that second position. They've got the Ramseys looking on the inside. Erwin Tree's just tucked in behind, looking for another hole. Or will he make one? We're not sure. They're one behind the other as they go through. It is Bradley Sharp, Lance Jeffcoat who made the break on the rest of the field. Here goes the Ramseys round the outside of Lionel Green. Green and Henry come back on the turn. Push the Ramseys a little bit wider. Erwin Tree and Brett Pubbins tucked in behind. But it's the boys from Ariti, Bradley Sharp and Lance Jeffcoat, Dave, who lead them down the back straight.
Yeah, they're certainly showing the way. The Ramsey boys, they couldn't go on the inside, so they snuck around the outside, and well, they've left Lionel Green and Tony Henry in the dust there a little bit. Erwin Tree, Brett Pubbin trying to make some impression there on Lionel Green. Just can't quite do it at the moment. They haven't got long, they've only got half a lap. It's going to be Bradley Sharp, Lance Jeffcoat will get the 3. Then it'll be Derek Ramsey and Matthew Ramsey. Lionel Green and Tony Henry just managed to get the 1 point. And Erwin Tree, Brett Pubbin, they go away with nothing this time. And we have a time of 67.5. 67.5. So Derek Ramsey, you can see him working away on the inside there. It wasn't working, so he headed for the outside. He got those 2 points that he was desperate for. And Warwick's busy keeping the points up to date. Well done, Warwick. You're just a human computer there. Heat 4 coming out now. We'll have off gate 1. In the red helmet cover will be 29 from Invercargill, Luke Thwaites with Neville Chambers on the back. In the gate 2, they will have the blue helmet, and that'll be 89 Wayne Lett and Tony Carter. They're in the bright iridescent, looks like a road cone out there, Warwick.
Yep.
They're on with the blue helmet, well, the blue helmet cover on the front. Then we have Scott Ato, Dylan Carney, they'll be off gate 3. They'll have the white helmet cover. And right on the outside, 72, Chris Early and Nathan Davies in the yellow helmet cover.
Yep, well those helmet covers are set as the FIM world standard for all the GP racing. So they've slowly been implementing them here in New Zealand. That's the way it's done overseas. So we've got them on the line this time.
Luke Thwaites, Neville Chambers on the inside, then Wayne Lett, Tony Cutter, Scott Ato, Dylan Carney. And they're underway, and it's a good start there right on the inside. Luke Thwaites, can he hang on to that? Right around the outside, Chris Early and Nathan Davis heading them all off. Went right around the outside. Luke Thwaites, Neville Chambers there. Says, I'm coming through. Give him a nudge. Didn't do him any good. They're off the track. So it's Chris Early, Nathan Davis leading the way there now from Scott Ato and Dylan Carney. Then we have Wayne Lett and Tony Carter. Real battle going on there at the front.
Yes, well, it's Chris Early, Nathan Davies just holding the lead. They're sitting out the mid-track. Scott Ato, Dylan Carney just looking for a run through, waiting for a hole. They're right up behind him now. They've seen that hole there and they've powered through, but it's neck and neck down the back straight into the no pain barrier turn. It's Ado and Carney who come out in front. Early and Davies holding that second position and trying all their might as Wayne Lett and Tony Carter on the 89 bike in that third position. They're up on the tail of the Davies, Early and Davies now, but it's Ado and Carney who skipped away to a comfortable lead, swinging round the turn out of the Aldridge Hydraulic turn for the last time. Ado and Carney take the win. It is Early and Davies who come home in that second position, with Wayne Lett and Tony Carter finishing in third.
So, well, hard luck for Luke Bates, Neville Chalmers. I'm not sure whether that little bump did something to them, but
it looked like it killed the ignition or something on it, didn't it, Dave?
They certainly stopped pretty quickly, allowed the rest to fly by, and we have a time of 69.
69 seconds, the race time there for Scott Ado and Dylan Carney from Moore Park.
After the devastating Christchurch earthquakes, there has always been one name you can rely on when it comes to scaffolding in Canterbury. Elliott Scaffolding have a purpose-built fleet of vehicles and a fully trained crew that can get the job done. From that small project to the bigger ones and some of the unique ones. Phone now and speak to Trevor and the team at Elliott Scaffolding Christchurch. Welcome to Hamner Springs and to Hamner Holiday Homes. Situated just 90 minutes from Christchurch, call our team to arrange your next holiday with action aplenty. From those who like to relax through to the thrill seeker. Choose from over 200 holiday homes with taste that caters for all. Bring the kids or relax with your partner and admire the fantastic views on offer. Book now to secure your next adventure. www.hamnerholidayhomes.com.
Hi, I'm Malcolm Nartai from Suck It Up Limited. If you're in the Canterbury area and need any hydro excavation, water blasting, vacuum loading, any septic tank cleaning or CCTV of your pipelines, please give me a call or contact us on our Facebook page.
Suck It Up Limited, 740 Marston Road, Christchurch. Call them 24 hours a day on 027 588 8809.
Hi, Scott here from X Factor Cars, Southland's V8 specialists, stockists of the South Island's biggest selection of Holden HSV, also with a wide range of everything Ford, FPV and classic American muscle. With an in-house finance specialist, we can tailor build a package to suit each and every budget, from no deposit, structured payments and up to 60-month terms. If we don't have it in stock, our team will search high and low to find what you want. Check out our testimonials, xfactorcars.co.nz.
Right, mate, one of the guys from the North Island that's come to join us here at the Sidecar Super Cup is the 3NZ bike of Jamie Moore. Now, Jamie, first and foremost, welcome down to Moore Park Speedway. Big event for you guys as well, best of the best of here. Got a game plan for this one?
Yeah, there's a lot of plans we've got. We always have a couple of ideas in our head. Sometimes they don't work, well, quite often. But yeah, we're picking away. We've had a pretty good season so far, so we think we're on a bit of a win at the moment, just for an idea on setup, that's the big start point.
I see you got 2 bikes here. Is that the idea, is to race both these bikes, or just one today and one on Sunday?
I haven't run the old bike this season yet. Just kind of hoping not to, obviously, this weekend, but just thought we'd bring it down just for a spare, really, and hopefully at some point we can run it in. Maybe on the way home we might be able to stop somewhere and just give it a run. It hasn't run yet, and hopefully we're going to send that engine over to Australia for the Worlds.
Okay, so that's obviously your intent and one of the reasons why you're here today. Format that's very much what it's going to be in Australia, and on the same type of track as well. Seems to be these other guys are doing that as well. Does that mean that the New Zealand title's not in your sights this year?
New Zealand's will still be in our sights. It's just, obviously, it's not a favoured track for a lot of people. So, yeah, well, obviously, one bike will be going over to Australia, and we might keep another one here, and then we'll just pick our minds on what we're going to do with the New Zealand title. Yeah.
Okay, so obviously good bikes, good sponsors you must have to be able to pay for all this deal. So who looks after you?
Yeah, we've got a fair few good sponsors on board. We've got Elite CNC, which has helped us out a lot this year. Dirt Rider Magazine, as well as Bike Rider Magazine, which have been doing a lot of coverage for Motorcycle Speedway now as well, which is really good to have them on board. Kev's Welding Works have also come on board big time this season. Bike Trans and Advanced Digital Design, and yeah, we've got a lot of people out there helping us, so it's always much appreciated.
Absolutely, well, that's bloody hard to do it out with it, isn't it?
Nah, definitely, and it's always good that Ropes' wife lets him come away and race Speedway.
Alrighty, mate. Hey, well, best of luck for the racing today, and on Sunday as well.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Yeah, so I managed to kick Jace out the road and steal the microphone off him and go talk to a few people. I managed to catch up with old Ropes here. Swings on the 3NZ bike. Bit of a crazy character, but yeah. So Ropes, how's your day going, mate?
Fabulous, darling. Fabulous. Getting a bit of dirt in the face and throwing a bit of dirt in others. Can't complain.
Oh, that's all right, mate. So what do you got? Looking forward to the rest of the race, and how many more you got to go?
Don't know how to count. Didn't go to school for long enough, so just keep going out when Jamie tells me to. Yeah, just racing's going good. Can't complain. We're both still gelling, learning with the new bike and everything, but we'll get there in time.
Yep. Oh no, that's awesome. That's awesome. So, how many meetings you guys done this season, and how many more you got left to go? Roughly, approximately.
Done about 17, I think, so far this season. Still got a few more major titles to tick off yet. Grand Prix New Zealand's, a few meetings up at Rosebank. So, yeah, we'll just keep pushing with the bike, keep pushing with setup, and see where we can come at the end of it all, really.
Yep, no, that's awesome, mate. So, with all the other stuff going on, is the bike handling all right, or is it a bit here and there, or are you happy with it?
Real happy with it, eh? Awesome investment. You know, massive shout out to the sponsors and everything for helping us get to where we are on the bike, and for Jamie pushing us hard to want to get another bike and do better and better and better. And we're getting there. We're really happy with sort of where we're at the moment. We're trying not to chase the setup too much. We're just trying to work as a team on the bike now and change ourselves to suit this new style of bike. But yeah, we're all in all pretty happy with our investment we've made.
Yep, no, that's awesome. Well, thanks for your time, Ropes. Back to Jace.
Okay, here we go. They've been given the all clear. They're letting them loose, Warwick. Oh, there's the hurry up siren going. So coming out there will be 72. Chris Early and Nathan Davies. They'll be off gate 1 in the red helmet. Colour. Then we have 1NZ, James Douglas and Bevan Nuttridge. We off gate 2 in the blue. Outside of them, 39, Andrew Buchanan and Denny Cox will be with the white helmet. And right on the outside, 95, Erwin Tree and Brett Pubbin. So the formula is so that everybody meets everybody else at least once during the meeting. Well, once during the meeting.
Once in the heats. Then it gets to the B final, the A final, you'll run up against someone again. But that's the way it is. So it's the old 20 rider 16 heat format. Off they go, and it's Andrew Buchanan and Denny Cox who get the jump on the rest of them again. It's the 72 of Chris Early. Nathan Davies had that second, but it was James Douglas and Bevan Nuttridge who found their way through to that second spot. Erwin Tree, Brett Pubbin are powering around the outside. They've got round Early and Davies. They go into third as the boys are just starting to sledge out a wee bit with this freshly groomed track. Might be a wee bit greasy in spots, but nothing there for Andrew Buchanan and Denny Cox. There's James Douglas and Bevan Nuttridge swung out pretty wide on that turn. Erwin Tree, Brett Pubbin closed up a fraction, but they're not close enough to make any difference to the order at the moment. But extending their lead, Dave. They come round to pick the white flag up.
Oh, getting a little bit out of shape, but they're still well ahead. That's Andrew Buchanan and Denny Cox. They've got James Douglas and Bevan Nuttridge in second place. They're going to have to watch out for the 95 combination of Erwin Tree and Brett Pubbin. I think they're going to be safe. The checkered flag's coming out now. They've got the run home. It's going to be Andrew Buchanan, Denny Cox. Then we have James Douglas and Bevan Nuttridge, Erwin Tree, Brett Pubbin, and Chris Early and Nathan Davies. So Andrew Buchanan showing the way once again on maximum points there. James Douglas, Bevan Nuttridge will get the toe for in second place. Then we have Erwin Tree and Brett Pubbin will pick up 1 point. And Marion's got a time for us of 67.4. 67.4 for the winner.
As they come out of the pit gates, they couldn't use that the other night because it was too windy at one of the meetings they were doing, but certainly with a calm day they'll get some pretty good shots there for the Pits media team. So it's 89, Wayne Lett and Tony Carter from Palmerston North going from gate 1. It'll be Lionel Green and Tony Henry again going from gate 2. 58, Aidan Thwaites, Shane Twist. In the white, going from gate 3, and in the yellow, 24 from Christchurch, Corey Lang and Gus Elliott.
So Wayne Lett, Tony Carter are there, ready to go. Lionel Green, Tony Henry, gate 2, good to go. Aidan Thwaites, Shane Twist, gate 3, and Corey Lang, Gus Elliott. The starter's happy. They're underway, and it's a good start there from Lionel Green, but he's been monstered a little bit by Wayne Lett, Tony Carter. Right around the outside though is Aidan Thwaites and Shane Twist. So Aidan Thwaites, Shane Twist leading the way there from Lionel Green and Tony Henry. They're having a bit of trouble there though with Wayne Lett and Tony Carter. Managed to hold them off. Corey Lang, Gus Elliott. Got a bit of work to do at the rear of the field. Aidan Thwaites, Shane Twist pulling away a little bit. Looks like Lionel Green and Tony Henry have got themselves a little bit more comfortable. We're not too comfortable because Wayne Lett and Tony Carter having a wee bit of look there on the inside.
Yes, well I think Lionel's just struggling a wee bit with a new swinger on there. Just Tony just hanging on, gets back down again. Just have his sledging through those corners a bit. They're coming under a fair bit of pressure from Wayne Lett and Tony Carter at times, but they haven't managed to make a pass yet. Although here they found a wee hole on the inside, but Lionel just powers away down that road metal back straight for the last time. Swinging round into the Canterbury Demolition turn. It's the 58 of Aidan Thwaites and Shane Twist. They pick the win up. Lionel Green, Tony Henry will get the second position ahead of the 89 of Wayne Lett and Tony Carter.
Well, that's gate 3 has been good this round. Andrew Buchanan and Denny Cox are off gate 3. It's Aidan Thwaites and Shane Twist. Can't complain about that gate. And the time is 68.4. 68.4. Right, calling them out quickly now. We've got off gate number 1, it'll be 6. Derek Ramsey and Matthew Ramsey, they'll be in the red helmet. Gate 2 will be 29 Luke Thwaites, Neville Chalmers. They'll be in the blue helmet. Then we have 3NZ, Jamie, they've got 14 on their back, which always makes it a bit different, but Jamie Moore and Jacob Cooper, they'll be off gate 3. Right on the outside from Auckland, 46, Russell Stewart and Andy Parker in the yellow helmet.
Yes, well, Bowen and Cooper have got 3 on the bike, but 14 on the leathers. So they're in the starters. Off they go, and it's a good start there from the inside. Derek and Matthew Ramsey drifted out a wee bit wide, left the door open. Luke Thwaites, Neville Chalmers have got themselves through to second. Bowen and Cooper are holding that third, and out the back at the moment is Russell Stewart and Andy Parker as they come to terms with this Moore Park track. But Derek and Matthew Ramsey, they've done a few laps around here now, and they're just leading the way, although they got a bit out of shape coming out of that turn. They've all closed up. It is Luke Thwaites and Neville Chalmers are fighting on the inside. They've damn near got the front, but they've just had to back out of it. On their outside shoulder is the 3 of Jamie Milne and Jacob Cooper. They now power around the outside into the second position. Here comes Thwaites and Chalmers back at them on the inside. They're holding them wide as they come through. It's still the Ramseys out in front. It's Milne still holding that second, but only just Dave.
Oh, well, this will have to be the best racing we've seen here for a while. Oh, it's getting close up the front. The Ramseys just about got mixed up with Jamie Moore and Jacob Cooper. They're still out in front. Here comes the checker flag. They're going to get 3 points. Jamie Moore and Jacob Cooper will get the 2. Then it'll be Luke Thwaites, Neville Chalmers and Russell Stewart and Andy Parker. How close was that? So, fantastic. The referee's just having a look to see if there was anything wrong. Don't think there's too much wrong. Genuine racing, Warwick, that's what I would call it. Genuine racing.
Yep, I would say. We'll just tell the referees that. That's the way we saw it.
They should be happy with that.
I would think so. Well, I'm writing the points down anyway.
Well, that means that Derek Ramsey and Matthew Ramsey will get 3. Then we'll have Jamie Moore and Jacob Cooper will get 2. Luke Thwaites, Neville Chalmers will get 1. And Russell Stewart, for all their hard work, and Andy Parker miss out on points.
And we have a time of
68.9.
68.9.
Okay, heat number 8, gate 1 will be Levenai in Invercargill. Fraser Gillespie and Nigel Cookow. They'll be in the red, of course. Then outside of them, 23, also from Invercargill, Kevin McDonald and Carl Hosey with the blue helmet cover. Outside of them, another Invercargill. Gate 3, 24 Bradley Sharp, Lance Jethco. They'll be in the white helmet. Then we have 19 from Invercargill, Scott Ado and Dylan Carvey.
Now we've just moved Moore Park just for one race at the moment. We've just gone to Ariki Park in Invercargill for this heat. Got a good lineup. Gillespie on 1, McDonald on 2, Sharp on 3, Ado on 4. They're all yours, Dave.
Righto, they're just coming into line there. Kevin McDonald just coming in there. We've given Scott Ado just a wee push back. Might want a different line. Just roll into those tapes a little. Of course, if you touch the tapes before they go up,
you're out in this meeting.
You get the red card.
That's it.
All right, the starter's happy. Here we go. The tapes are up and they're underway. And it looks like a good start there for the middle. Bradley Sharp and Lance Jeffco made it look easy. We've got Fraser Gillespie right on the inside with Carl Kevin McDonald on the outside. They're really bending it out for second and third. Scott Ado and Dylan Carney just looking on at the moment. Waiting for a big hole to open up. It's not opening up at the moment. It's Kevin McDonald on the outside is cemented that second place a little bit. Fraser Gillespie in behind him. No doubt about the leader though. It's Bradley Sharp, Lance Jeffco. Powering out in front, real battle going on there for second and third. Kevin McDonald, Carl Hosey in them second position at the moment. Fraser Gillespie, Nigel Cookow in third. Then we have Scott Ado, Dylan Carney.
Well, Bradley Sharp loves this track. He used to like it when he went the other way in the solo, and I think he picked up the Canterbury Championship a wee while ago on this track in the sidecar, and he's powered away. In most of his starts, he's got himself out to the front of the field, and he's left the rest for dead. But it's McDonald and Hosey in that second position. Sharp comes through, he'll pick up the checkered flag. McDonald and Hosey in second, Gillespie, Cookow third, Ado and Carney out of that one. But there's certainly some domination being set there by Bradley Sharp and Lance Jeffcoat.
Well, it's not often you see Scott Odo and Dylan Carney going with no points. So well done to Bradley Sharp, Lance Jeffcoat, they'll pick up 3. Then we have Kevin McDonald and Carl Hosey. They'll get 2. Fraser Gillespie and Nigel Cookow will get 1. Again, nothing for Scott Odo and Dylan Carney. And we have a time of 67.5.
67.5, the race time there for Bradley Sharp and Lance Jeffcoat.
Well, we've blown through those 4 heaps, Warwick.
Yep, unofficially, I'm just doing all the totals here.
Adding up points. Well done.
Hi, Scott here from X Factor Cars, Southland's V8 specialists, stockists of the South Island's biggest selection of Holden HSV, also with a wide range of everything Ford, FPV and classic American muscle. With an in-house finance specialist, we can tailor build a package to suit each and every budget, from no deposit, structured payments and up to 60-month terms. If we don't have it in stock, our team will search high and low to find what you want. Check out our testimonials, xfactorcars.co.nz.
Hi, I'm Malcolm Nartai from Suck It Up Limited. If you're in the Canterbury area and need any hydro excavation, water blasting, vacuum loading, any septic tank cleaning or CCTV of your pipelines, please give me a call or contact us on our Facebook page.
Suck It Up Limited, 740 Marston Road, Christchurch. Call them 24 hours a day on 027 588 8809. Welcome to Hamner Springs and to Hamner Holiday Homes. Situated just 90 minutes from Christchurch, call our team to arrange your next holiday with action aplenty. From those who like to relax through to the thrill seeker. Choose from over 200 holiday homes with taste that caters for all. Bring the kids or relax with your partner and admire the fantastic views on offer. Book now to secure your next adventure. www.hamnerholidayhomes.com. After the devastating Christchurch earthquakes, there has always been one name you can rely on when it comes to scaffolding in Canterbury. Elliott Scaffolding have a purpose-built fleet of vehicles and a fully trained crew that can get the job done. From that small project to the bigger ones and some of the unique ones. Phone now and speak to Trevor and the team at Elliott Scaffolding Christchurch. Okay, folks, here we go with a couple of rounds of the Sidecar Super Cup sorted out, and Scott Odo on the 19 bike. Boy, Jesus, she's a hard effort slog out there today, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. With the calibre of bikes here today, she's you got to definitely be on your A game to be at the front there.
Okay, so you had a good win, and it's not too bad. I think one of the first times all season we've seen you not score any points, but with the calibre of bike there, you've sort of got to be on the pace, or you're going to be in that fourth spot, aren't you?
Yeah, definitely. It all comes down to the start too, so you got to get the start right, and if you're out there, just stay out there. So we're going to get that right in the next couple of rounds.
Okay, so of course this is not really decided today either. This is a 2-day deal, so off to Reedy Park Speedway you'll go for Sunday. And any changes to the bike that you guys are making as you go?
Yeah, a couple of gearing changes, so we'll change them again when we get down to Reedy to suit down there. But yeah, up here we're just going to mix and match and see how we get on. But we've got it just about bang on, so we'll keep on that same trail and see how we get on.
Bike's obviously going all right though, I mean motor-wise and all that sort of stuff?
Yeah, it's going fantastic actually. Me and Dylan actually starting to gel a bit better now, so once we get those starts going, look out.
Absolutely. So you've got some good sponsors on the bike too, mate. Who looks after you?
We've got food at Clifton, Johnson's Wireworks, Can Do Fishing, major sponsor, thank you very much. The Pitts Motorsport Media. We've got Ado's Dairy, and lots of others. Sorry, I can't remember them all.
Always put you on the spot, don't we?
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, well, best of luck for the next couple of races, mate, and we look forward to catching up you down at Reedy.
Awesome, thank you very much. And thanks to Brett from 2 Tracks. Thanks, mate.
Okay, folks, so we go with a couple of rounds down of the Sidecar Super Cup and the 58 of Aidan Thwaites here. Aidan, a couple of wins there, but a bit of a not so good event. What happened?
Oh, yeah, we just goosed the start, bike lifted and went right, and we're lucky we didn't actually collect another bike, so put us off the back right from the start, so that was us there.
Now, of course, you'll be pretty familiar with this type of sidecar racing with the fact that you go to Australia quite a few times. But you got the best of the best here from New Zealand. You got to be on your game, don't you, to be up in the front and getting those wins?
Yeah, it's a lot of quick guys here, and it's mistakes that make the difference. If you make them, you're going to be at the back looking ordinary, and because everyone here's quick. It's good.
Okay, but obviously it's 2-day rounds, so you don't have to necessarily win it today. You could make your home track. You know your home track very, very well. There's a potential for you to come back and still take the win, isn't there?
Yeah, you could come back. You don't, as long as you're up there in the points today, you carry over your points. So you can drop a few points on both meetings and still actually win the event.
Okay, well that's what we're looking to do, obviously. So what's the plan? Change to the bikes. Why did it lift up? Was it just too much bite? Oh,
we shortened it up because it's a bit dry out there on gate 4, so we shortened it up a lot. And pretty much stood and decided to go sideways. But no, we'll stick with it. We'll go and have another go and see what it does.
Okay, bit more wary of it this time around, though, eh?
Yeah, I think so.
Good sponsors on the bike too. Who looks after you, bud?
Yeah, Tisbury Machinery, T&L Motors, South Coast Customs, Southern Brakes and Bolts and Fasteners, and Automotive Industrial Paints.
Good stuff, mate. Well, hey, congratulations on your couple of wins, and let's see if we can get you sorted out the other end of it, eh?
Yeah, thanks, Jason.
Outside of them, gate 2, doing the gardening down there at the moment, Dylan Carney. So that'll be 19 Scott, 80 Dylan Carney with the blue helmet off gate 2. Then we have 1 NZ, James Douglas, Bevan Nuttridge with the white helmet off gate 3. And unbeaten so far, I think, right on the outside of 6, Derek Ramsey and Matthew Ramsey. Right on the outside with the yellow helmet cover.
They dropped 1.
Drop 1 point?
1 point, they're on 5.
Okay.
They won their last one.
Okay, well they'll be wanting as many. You've got to get into the top 3 to be certain.
Right, the start is ready. The Rams fill off they go, and from the outside is Ramsey's got a good start, but James Douglas and Bevan Nuttridge came down quickly. They got their nose in front, but there's pressure on the back as that bike of the Ramseys picks up some drive and moves ahead.
American Matthew Ramsey lead them out. They've gone a wee bit wide. Here comes Douglas and Nuttridge, but they're not quite close enough to sneak underneath. Now they have another little look as Ramsey's get it all crossed up, and they didn't capitalise on that one. So still the Ramseys in front from Douglas and Nuttridge. Third place goes to Ato and Carney and Corey Lang and Gus Elliott to round out the field as they go into that red band drainage turn. Still not a lot at the front of the field. They close up again. Just the Ramsey just getting the tail of the bike a little fishtaily as they come out of that turn. They've been going a little bit wide.
Well, they're working their way closer, but they've got one lap to go. The white flag has come out. Can they do it this time? Oh, they just had nowhere to go, and well, it's been interesting. Ramsey's have managed to keep themselves ahead. They're going to pick up the checkered flag from Scott Ato and Dylan Carney. Sorry, James Douglas and Bevan Nuttridge. Then we have Scott Ato, Dylan Carney and Corey Lang, Gus Elliott. Well, I think they were fortunate to manage to hold that lead. James Douglas and Bevan Nuttridge just couldn't do anything to get past them. We have a time of 69.3. 69.3, so it wasn't particularly fast, but it was fast enough to pick up the 3 points. Right from the outside they were. Inside of them was James Douglas and Bevan Nuttridge. They picked up the 2. Scott Ato and Dylan Carney were off gate 2 and they picked up 1 point. Corey Lang and Gus Elliott just can't score a trick at the moment. Okay, I'm just having a look here at heat 10. Bradley Sharp and Lance Jeffcoat are on maximum points, as are Andrew Buchanan and Denny Cox.
And so is 58, 8th weight Shane Twist. So there's 3 of them on the maximum points in this one.
So this is going to make a big difference. So we've got 24I, Bradley Sharp, Lance Jeffcoat. They'll be off gate 1. 29C, Andrew Buchanan and Denny Cox will be off gate 2. Outside of them, 29I, Luke Thwaites, Neville Chalmers. And right on the outside, Aidan Thwaites and Shane Twist. They're all on maximum points apart from Luke Thwaites.
Right. And Luke Thwaites just needs a few.
He certainly does. He's only got 1 point. Alright, they're under starters orders, and here we go. They're underway, and it's a good start from Andrew Cox once again, but he's been monstered by Bradley Sharp. Held him out wide, but he's got a lot of speed on, and he's got enough speed to get himself right into the front. Then we have Bradley Sharp, Lance Jeffcoat. Aidan Thwaites and Shane Twist. They're in 3rd place. Luke Thwaites. Well, sorry, it's Luke Thwaites and Neville Chalmers. They've got themselves up into 3rd place. Then we have Aidan Thwaites and Shane Twist. But Andrew Buchanan and Denny Cox, they're the ones to watch, are out in front. Still on maximum points out there. Bradley Sharp and Lance Jeffcoat. 2nd position. Then Luke Thwaites, Neville Chalmers. Got that 3rd position. They might pick up another point.
Well, they're well spread now. Comfortable lead there to Andrew Buchanan and Denny Cox. Great start from Bradley Sharp and Lance Jeffcoat. But Buchanan just had the power, got the drive to go round, and Sharp just can't reel him in. The Thwaites boys having their own little battle at the back of the field. Unusual there to see Aidan trailing, but Luke's going to pick up the minor money this time. So Andrew Buchanan and Denny Cox take the win from Bradley Sharp and Lance Jeffcoat. It is Luke Thwaites and Neville Chalmers who come home in that 3rd position, with Aidan Thwaites and Shane Twist just rounding out the field.
They come home with a time of 66.9. So well done to Andrew Buchanan and Denny Cox. Who can stop them? They're on maximum points now. Bradley Sharp, Lance Jeffcoat have dropped 1 point. Luke Thwaites, Neville Chalmers, okay, heat 11 coming out. We'll have off gate 1, 23, Kevin McDonald, Carl Hosey. They'll be in the red helmet colour. Outside of them, Erwin Tree and Brett Hubbard off gate 2. 46 from Auckland, Russell Stewart and Andy Parker will be off gate 3 in the white. And right on the outside, heaps of work to do. 89, Wayne Lett and Tony Carter. Mind you, the outside position hasn't seemed to stop quite a few. The Ramsey boys, they managed to go right round from the outside gate, so no real advantage from any of the gates.
Well, all these four pair are all pretty even on the score sheet. They all desperately need some points, so there's a big take from one of these four here if they can get to the front. They're in the starters' hands. Off we go as they even Stevens right into the turn. They're 4 wide going through there. Oh, our Palmerston North boys have got squeezed out and spun round. We'll just see what happens here. They're going to go red. Oh, there's Russell Stewart and Andy Parker coming in. Oh, Carl Hosey just tumbles off as they collect the air fence. So we'll just hope that the Carl's okay. That was a very even start, 4 wide into the first turn, and there was just not a lot of room there. And as they came round, they're going red, and Russell Stewart and Andy Parker came in pretty quick.
Well, I reckon we've got to have all 4 back. We'll see what the referee says, but yep, all 4 back, and that's good. That's a good decision. I think it was just no room.
Well, all those fans down there in turn 1 are getting their money's worth this evening. Certainly quite a bit of pressure on into that turn.
We're just hoping Kevin McDonald and Carl Hosey will be sorted out. Looks like somebody's got their helmet off. Not very happy talking to the officials down there. Doing a Nicky Patterson.
Well, they were racing down the back straight.
Yeah, absolutely.
So just waiting for McDonald and Hosey to come into line. Trees ready. Stewart and Parker are there.
Referees are up on their feet.
Len Carter. Ready, the starters, he's happy, puts his arms up. This time, and it's another even start. Who's going to give in? It's Erwin Tree. Brett Pubbin, who got in that corner first. They just lead the way. There comes Russell Stewart and Andy Parker trying to force their way through. Wayne let Tony Carter hold that second position. Now they've slotted and sorted themselves out. Kevin McDonald, Carl Hosey just round them out. But it's Erwin Tree and Brett Pubbin who lead them through. Under pressure from Wayne Lett and Tony Carter, who made a good fist to that first turn to gain that second position. Russell Stewart and Andy Parker, they're picking up the pace, but they're getting filled in a bit out of balance as they come down the straight, just ahead of Kevin McDonald, Carl Hosey. Wayne Lett and Carter gone out a little bit too wide. Stewart and Parker close up a fraction, Dave. They're on the last couple of laps.
Yeah, well, Erwin Tree, Brett Pubbin, they're making it hard for anybody to pass. They're keeping it clean, keeping it free. Even there, going through there, there's no room for anybody to get past there. They're not close enough now anyway. Wayne Lett, Tony Carter drifted a little bit back. Then Russell Stewart and Andy Parker in 3rd place, and Kevin McDonald and Carl Hosey. So that's the way they'll finish. Erwin Tree, Brett Pubbin will get the 3. Wayne Lett, Tony Carter will pick up 2. Russell Stewart and Andy Parker will get 1, and Kevin McDonald and Carl Hosey got some thinking to do there too. They'll rue that second start, nothing to do with them that second start, but they ended up out the back door. So well done to Erwin Tree, Brett Pubbin to pick up the 3 points, and they did it in a time of 68.5. 68.5 for Erwin Tree, Brett Pubbin. Wayne Lett, Tony Carter came through in 2nd.
It certainly improved with that race. Erwin Tree only had 1 point. He picked up 3 for the win, so that puts him on 4. Wayne Lett and Tony Carter picked up the 2nd place. They had 2. That pushed them up onto 4 points as well. And Russell Stewart and Andy Parker, well, they've actually got another one, so they're actually on the board.
So there's only one combination there on maximum points. There's Andrew McKinnon and Denny Cox, and they've got the maximum of 9. So a bit of work to do for those behind. They've got 2 races to go, plus these guys here have got their 3rd race to go. And we've got 72, Chris Early, Nathan Davies right there on the inside of the red. Then we have 11, Fraser Gillespie, Nigel Cookau in blue on the group gate 2. Lionel Grinch and Tony Henry on gate 3, and Jamie Moore, James Pepper on the outside, and there's a good even start. Once again, another even start, and it looks like it's going to be Jamie Moore Jacob Cooper powered around the outside. Then they've got Chris Hurley, Nathan Davies, followed by Lionel Green and Tony Henry. And Fraser Gillespie and Nigel Cookout that spread themselves out a bit.
Oh! Tagged the back just about and spun themselves round. That's Gillespie and Cookout. They pushed their bike to the infield as Cooper and Bowen just pull away.
So, well, she's pretty well spread out now, and no doubt about who's well out in front. It's 3NZ, Jamie Moore and Jacob Cooper. Bit of a battle going on there for second and third, though, with Chris Hurley, Nathan Davies, Lionel Green, Tony Henry trying to find a way past.
Well, he just doesn't want to move out too wide because Lionel will have a crack at it. And this time Lionel's gone wide, picked the momentum up. Now he's come back on the inside. Has he found the hole? No, Early shut the door. But as they come on round, it's going to be Jamie Milne and Jacob Cooper who come on home. They get the win. The second place is going to go to 72. Chris Early and Nathan Davies from Lionel Green and Tony Henry.
Well, hard luck for Fraser Gillespie and Nigel Cookout, but they got off the track safely and no need to stop the race. So Jamie Moore and Jacob Cooper get the maximum points, and they did that in a time of 68.4. So Warwick's frantically doing the adding up here. So Jamie Moore and Jacob Cooper will get the 3. Chris Early, Nathan Davies pick up a good 2. Lionel Green, Tony Henry will get 1. And Fraser Gillespie and Nigel Cookout miss out on points this time.
Be a few points here for some to improve.
Bevan Nuttridge doing the gardening out there for James Douglas right on the outside. They'll be off gate 4. So we've got 3 NZ, Jamie Moore and Jacob Cooper. They got the 14 on their backs. They're off gate 1 in the red helmet there. 24 Bradley Sharp, Lance Jeffcoat. They're off gate 2 with the blue helmet. 89 Wayne Lett gave a good showing last time with Tony Carter on the back. The white helmet will be off gate 3. And 1 NZ James Douglas and Bevan Nuttridge right on the outside with the yellow helmet.
Right, they're all coming into line. Just Douglas is the last one, just getting himself positioned on gate 4. So we're close to the tapes. Bevan's trying to pull him back. Just rolling
into one of those starts. Need to do some serious guarding to stop them rolling into the groove.
So Bevan's just cleaning it out. It still wants to run forward.
Yeah, we're going to have a... I think what you say is right, Warwick. You're going to have to go down to Mitre 10 or Bunnings and get that shovel.
I know.
They're not happy. Yeah, Bevan Nuttridge.
There'll be heads down on the ground. Anyway, they're going to go. They're in the starter's hands. Racing and while he worked, he got a good start, but can he get down? Bradley Sharp, Lance Jeffcoat got to the front of the field, but powering around is James Douglas and Bevan Nuttridge. Whatever he did, it must have worked because they've got themselves to the front of the field. Although they're well out of control there, they've opened up the door. It's Bradley Sharp and Lance Jeffcoat have come back through and to take the lead. It's Douglas and Nuttridge still holding that second, but they're going to lose that one out in the moment to the 89 of Lett and Carter from Palmerston North. Now they've gone wide. Douglas has got his mojo back. He's cut back on the inside. Now he's challenging for the front of the field. He's gone from third to first. All over the show they are. Down the road, medals back straight. Oh, there goes Lett and Carter, is it? From the Palmerston North. No, now challenging for the front. The white flags come out, Dave. Take it over.
Oh, I tell you what, it's all over the place at the moment. James Douglas got it well out of shape there, but they managed to hang on to it and keep it straight. So it's Wayne Lett and Tony Carter. They're heading for the checker flag. They're going to get the first position. Oh, James Douglas, they're all over the place. They get in second place. Bradley Sharp, who led from the start, picks up the third position. And 3NZ, would you believe it, pick up no points. So well done to James Douglas and Bevan Nuttridge, I don't know how they hung on to that. Wayne Lent, Tony Carter, they were right there. You just about could have thrown a blanket over the whole lot of them.
Well, I can tell you what, the boys that had the most points going into that race came out with nothing.
And we've got a time on, we haven't got much time to give the information, 71.9, so it wasn't a very fast time, but I guess with all that all over the track and dancing around everywhere, you can understand that. Alright, heat 14, and it's 58, Aidan Thwaites and Shane Twist. They'll be alright on the inside of gate 1. Then we have 72, Chris Early and Nathan Davies. They'll be off gate 2. Outside of them will be 23, Kevin McDonald and Carl Hosey. Off gate 3, right on the outside. Once again, they go pretty well when they get out from here, go right round the outside. Just watch them go round the fence. Derek Ramsey and Matthew Ramsey. I suppose they'll prove me wrong this time, but
well, they're sitting there on 8 points in this one. 8 Thwaites is back on 6. 72, Chris Early, Nathan Davies have got 4, Kevin McDonald and Carl Hosey, they've got 3. So certainly Early and McDonald will be the ones that would be looking to gain some here. Aidan Thwaites, if he needs to keep in contact, he needs a bit of a haul as well.
Well, gate 1 has been a bit of a difficult one. I don't know if we've seen too many points off gate 1. But anyway, they're under starters orders now, and away they go. And a good start there from Derek Ramsey around the outside, but he's managed to cut across everybody. Leading the way there from Aidan Thwaites and Shane Twist. Bit of a battle going on there with Chris Early and Nathan Davies. They're winning the battle too. I think they've got themselves up into second place. Can they hang on to it? No, they can't. It's going to be Aidan Thwaites and Shane Twist in that second position. Kevin McDonald and Carl Hosey right in the back there, but challenging again. Chris Early and Nathan Davies, they make that challenge. Get through into third position, but it's Derek Ramsey and Matthew Ramsey leading the way.
Well, this father and son team have really gelled and they've got themselves together, put in some very tidy races, and they're doing it again. But the one that's on the moves, the 58, Aidan Thwaites and Shane Twist, they've closed up on the Ramsey. They made a wee bit of a break over third place, which is Kevin McDonald and Carl Hosey. Chris Early, Nathan Davies has just dropped to the tail of the field, but down the road, Medals back straight for the last time they go. They come into that cut turn. It's the Ramseys out in front. Thwaites is looking to tighten the turn, but he hasn't got the space. He'll come home in second place. McDonald and Hosey will pick up that third position from Early and Davis in 4.
Well, you don't know. You can go from first to last just like that, but the Ramsey father and son combination, they didn't. They got out in front and they stayed there, albeit with a bit of a challenge from Aidan Thwaites and Shane Twist right on the line. Wasn't enough though. We've got a time for them of 71.4. 71.4 for Derek and Matthew Ramsey. They will keep their position up there with the points. 2 points there for Aidan Thwaites and Shane Twist. Badly needed points for them. 72, Chris Early, Nathan Davies go home with nothing this time, and Kevin McDonald and Carl Hosey will get that third position, get the 1 point for it. Off gate 1 in the red helmet will be Scott Ado and Dylan Carney. Outside of them from Auckland, Russell Stewart and Andy Parker, the 46A machine. They've got the blue bike, the blue helmet. Outside of them will be Lionel Green with Tony Henry on the back. Make a wee change there. Tony Henry, they'll be in the white helmet. And the ones to watch once again, gate 4's no problem for anybody. We just seen that with the Ramseys just there before. 39C, Andrew Buchanan and Denny Cox right on the outside. Maximum points so far.
Well, they're coming in. Fox just looks across, he puts his arms up, the revs build, the lights on, off they go. And this time it's Russell Stewart and Andy Parker who get a good start on the inside. They're keeping it nice and tight. Buchanan and Cox have been forced out a bit wide. Ado and Carney have got themselves in the third position just ahead of Green and Henry. And they power on around. Stewart and Parker have gone a bit wide. Here comes the challenge from Buchanan and Cox. They've shot in underneath and they force Parker wide. Stewart and Parker wide. They come into the clutches of Ado and Carney. They've regained that second position. Ado and Carney now look to tighten up the turn as Stewart and Parker keep going a little bit wider on the circuit, but they've managed to make a wee break. Green and Henry now challenging for the third spot. They're right on the tail of Ado and Carney as they head down into that AB engineering turn.
Well, they're well out in front now. Andrew Buchanan, they've got in the lead. It's not going to be relinquished, that's for sure. 46, Russell Stewart and Andy Parker comfortable in second place, but the battle's on for them. 1 point in the back there between Scott Ado and Dylan Carney. Lionel Green and Tony Henry giving it a good nudge. Nudge is the operative word, and it's going to pay off. Oh, they'll get that point. We're just going to wait for the judges, but that's that's what I reckon. Lionel Green. Yeah, everybody agrees. There we go. That doesn't happen very often.
No, we don't need the referees.
So 3 points for Andrew Buchanan, Denny Cox. They keep their unbeaten lead. 46A, Russell Stewart and Andy Parker will get the 2. Lionel Green and Tony Henry get the 1 right on the line to deny Scott Ado and Dylan Carney, and they did it all in a time of 67.4. 67.4. So 3 seconds faster, 4 seconds faster than the last couple of races, so they're on fire, those two.
The points there for the third place is tight. 12, 11 and 9. We've got 3 of them there at the moment. This is the last heat, isn't it?
Of this round it is.
Of this round.
Yep. And we've got 95, Erwin Tree and Brett Pubbin. They'll be off gate 1. 24, Corey Lang, Gus Elliott haven't scored a trick this time, have they?
No, haven't got on the board yet.
They'll be desperate to get some points. 11, Fraser Gillespie and Nigel Cooker will be off gate 3, and right on the outside, Luke Waits, Neville Chambers.
So we've got a 0, 2 2s and a 4 in the field. So
it's still no easy race, is it?
It's no easy race. They're leaving them out.
Here we go, and it's a good start there from Erwin Tree. He just powered out of that front there. Fraser Gillespie on the outside of him, and he's powered around the outside. Can Erwin Tree hold it? No, he can't at the moment. Fraser Gillespie, Nigel Cookout leading the way. Then we have Luke Thwaites, Neville Chambers from Corey Lang, Gus Elliott. Gus Elliott desperate for that, Corey Lang desperate for that point. Diving down on the inside there. And managed to get the third place. So he's got a bit of work to do to get up amongst the leaders though. Fraser Gillespie, Nigel Cookout showing what he's made of. Then we have 95 Erwin Tree and Brent Pubbin. Corey Lang, Gus Elliott are cemented. We've lost one. We've lost Luke Thwaites and Neville Chambers. Having a wee look on the inside.
Well, we don't know what's happened there, but this is the best race from Fraser Gillespie and Nigel Cookout so far. They're leading the way by about 4 or 5 bike lengths over Erwin Tree and Brett Pubbin. Stuck in behind them is Corey Lang and Gus Elliott, and they're going to get themselves on the scoreboard in this round with a single point. They're coming round for the flag. It'll be 11 from Arete Park, Fraser Gillespie and Nigel Cookout, who take the win from 95 Erwin Tree and Brett Pubbin. Corey Lang, for consistency and effort, gets that third position.
Well, even though Luke Thwaites and Neville Chambers didn't finish, I think Corey Lang and Gus Elliott have done enough to deserve that third place. They got ahead and they worked their way through. They'll be pleased to be on the board. They won't have to do a down trail on the table tonight. And we have a time of 68.5. All right, we've got all the tapes up and running and working properly, we hope. We'll see this first race. So this is the last round, last chance to score some points, and some of these people need some desperately. So gate 1 will be 1NZ, James Douglas and Bevan Nuttridge off the inside there. Outside of them will be 23i, Kevin McDonald and Carl Hosey. They'll be in the blue helmets. Or helmet, one helmet, right's got the helmet. 29, Luke Thwaites and Neville Chambers. Hello, they're not there. So we've got 99, Lester Schroeder and Corey Cruther. They're going to come in as first reserve. And outside of them will be Lionel Green and Shane Breach.
Well, obviously when they came in, Dave, they struck a problem with the bike that can't be repaired at the moment.
They'll be wanting to get it done by Sunday though.
So we're all set to go, just waiting for James Douglas to come in. Just finding his starting groove. Bevan Nuttridge sitting on the back there. They nodded, they're right. Dylan Fox has got his arms up the Redville North, they go. And as Kevin McDonald got a good start from the middle, but Lionel Green from the outside's cut down pretty quickly. Tony Henry's hanging close to the ground. They've closed the door up. Down that back straight they go. Kevin McDonald, Carl Hosey in that second position. 99 Lester Schroeder and Corey Carruthers third, but they've drifted to the rear as James Douglas and Bevan Nuttridge come in. They're trying to tighten the corner up, looking for a little gap, but McDonald closed the door on them. They still hold that third position. Out in front, Lionel Green and Tony Henry lead the way. Kevin McDonald and Carl Hosey still hold that second position. Out from Douglas and the Freak. They've gone wide this time, but they're not close enough to do anything.
No, they've certainly spread out a bit. Lionel Green, Tony Henry are looking a bit more comfortable as the meetings go on. They're up ahead there now at the moment. Kevin McDonald, Carl Jose, they're in striking distance, but not going to be close enough, I don't think. The checkered flag's coming out. They've only got this last corner to go. Lionel Green, Tony Henry will come round. They'll take the 3 points. Kevin McDonald and Carl Jose will get the 2. James Douglas and Bevan Nuttridge will get 1. They'll be disappointed with that. And Lester Schroeder and Corey Carruthers will come home, round out the field. So Lionel Green, Tony Henry will get the 3 points. 2 for Kevin McDonald and Carl Hosey. James Douglas and Bevan Nuttridge. We might have to hold the thing. We've got a maybe a pole line infringement. Just going to check it. I think it might have been, I don't know, I won't say. I saw one getting pretty close to the pole line, but yeah, I didn't think it was over. But, okay, we're going to carry on to the next race anyway. Don't think they're going to worry about it. I think the positions hold, they stand. So this is heat 18, off gate 1, 95 from Invercargill, Irwin Tree, Brett Pubbin in the red. We've got red everything out there. 58, 8th weights and Shane Twist off gate 2. In the blue, with the blue helmet on the right of there, on 8th weights. Then we have Jamie Moon and Jacob Cooper, 3NZ, but they've got 14 on their backs. And Scott Ado, Dylan Carney right around the outside.
Well, it's 8th weights and Shane Twist is sitting on 8 points. Moon and Cooper are on 7 in this one. Ado and Carney are out of the running. Irwin Tree sitting there on 7-6.
He's got a good start as Irwin Tree right on the inside, but it looks like Jamie Moon and Jacob Cooper have taken him right round the outside. So Irwin Tree, Brett Pubbin in 2nd place. Scott Ado, Dylan Carney in 3rd. And 8th weights and Shane Twist. Oh, they're challenging for 3rd position there. Can't quite do it this time. Jamie Moon and Jacob Cooper leading the way, and it looks like Adam
struck a problem.
Shane Twist. They're not happy. They're pulled into the infield there.
Well, it's Moon and Cooper out in front. Irwin Tree, Brett Pubbin trying to chase them. They've just washed out a wee bit in that corner. They allowed Scott Ado and Dylan Carney to close up, but then they got the exit a little bit wrong. They're evenly spread as they come on round for the white flag. Just 1 to go. It's Moon and Ropes out in front. Tree and Pubbin just keeping it tight, but they can't swing it right round properly as they come out of that turn, so they lost that little bit of advantage they made. Ado and Carney sitting in the 3rd position. They're swinging round for the run home. It's going to be Moon and Cooper taking the win from Tree and Pubbin. Ado and Carney come home in that 3rd position.
Well, what's that going to do to the points? We'll have a look and see what the time is. We've got a time of 68.9, so a good time. Not record beating, but it's a good consistent time there from 3NZ, Jamie Moon and Jacob Cooper. they'll get the 3 points. Irwin Tree, Brett Pup will get 2. And Scott Ado, Dylan Carney will get 1. I don't think that's going to be good enough to get them up into finals contention. So heat 19, we've got 46A. Russell Stewart and Andy Parker, they'll be off gate 1. They'll have the red helmet cover, they're on the blue bike.
Well,
the ones, everything but the red helmet cover now.
Well, the ones with interest in this one, Pete, is the 24 bike of Bradley Sharp and Lance Jeffcoat. Yeah, they're sitting there on 9 points. So if they could pick up 2 or 3, they pick a win up, they'd put them on to 11, which will put them probably comfortably into that A final. If they don't get there, they might just get squeezed out of the A final. The others, some points there for bragging rights. Of course, Corey Lang picked his first one up on the last one. He would like to gain some more. Chris Early and Nathan Davis are sitting on 4. Russell Stewart and Andy Parker are down there on 4 also.
So that's Russell Stewart and Andy Parker, they're off gate 1. 24 in Chicago, Bradley Sharp and Lance Jeffcoat, they'll be off gate 2, they're just coming out here now with the blue helmet. 72 from Chicago, Chris Early and Nathan Davies in the white helmet. And another 24C this time. And you do get them mixed up because they're in the sort of the black and green colours there. But they'll have the yellow helmet cover on. That's Corey Lang and Gus Elliott. No, right on the outside there.
Well,
that has been no deterrent to win up, has it? No. Winners all over the track.
Right, they're in the starters' hands. The tapes go up and off they go. And once again, it's the Bradley Sharp and Lance Jeffcoat who get their nose into that turn first. Russell Stewart and Andy Parker have got a close second. Then it's the 72 of Chris Early, Nathan Davies, followed by Corey Lang and Gus Elliott. They swing out of that Moore Park turn for the first time. It's Sharp and Jeffcoat. They've just pulled out a couple of bike lengths over Parker and Stewart as they drifted out wide. A bit of a change in the back there as Davies, Chris Early and Nathan Davies got it wrong. Corey Lang, Gus Elliott made the move round them into that third spot. Now the bikes are fairly even. It's playing chase up. It's Russell Stewart and Andy Parker still trying to get real Bradley Sharp and Lance Jeffcoat in as they swing round down into that Kaiboy Collision Centre turn. Parker seems to like to go wide here at Moore Park, but he loses a wee bit of ground. This time he tightens it up, but he drifts out. Now he's just about turned it right round. He's managed to hold it in there. So any advantage has been lost, Dave.
Yeah, I think Bradley Sharp and Lance Jeffcoat have got this sewn up. They're going to come past the checker flag now. So they'll get the 3 points. Then it'll be the Russell Stewart and Andy Parker combination will get 2. Corey Lang, Gus Elliott will get another point to add to their name. And Chris Early and Nathan Davies round out the field. So well done to Bradley Sharp and Lance Jeffcoat. Leapt out of that gate, held the lead round the first corner, and fresh air in front of them all the way. A time of 68.3. 68.3 to Bradley Sharp and Lance Jeffcoat, so that should give them...
well, they've jumped to the top of the table with 11 at this stage, but we have got 1 heat to go. That does include the 39 combination.
Your mass isn't too flashy.
12.
Make it 12.
But anyway, as we said, Bradley Sharp and Lance Jeffcoat, they probably secured their place in that A final.
Well, this could be an interesting race with Derek Ramsey and Matthew Ramsey. Where they just dropped 1.
They're on 11.
Yeah.
So the 12 points for Buchanan and Cox, 11 points for the Ramseys in this one. Fraser Gillespie, Nigel Cook are a bit down on 5. And from Palmerston, Wayne Lepp, Tony Carter, the 89 bike, they've had a bit of a rush. They've got up to 7 because they had a win in the last one, Pete. Dave.
Well, watch out for Andrew Buchanan and Denny Cox and Derek Ramsey and Matthew Ramsey because they're great fast starters. And Wayne Lepp, Tony Carter, he's been pushing his way around this track today as well.
Yes, so, well, they won their last heat and that put them up on 7 points.
So they'll be desperate for points to get through into that B final at least. So Andrew Buchanan on the inside, Wayne Lett, Derek Ramsey and Fraser Gillespie, and they're underway. And a good start from Andrew Buchanan. Can he hang on to it there on the inside? He's holding it pretty tight. The three right outside of him. Fraser Gillespie goes around everybody and gets into that second spot. Andrew Buchanan's got himself safely in front and he's going to hold it there now. He'll take a lot of passing, but Fraser Gillespie's going to give it a try. He's not going to give up. He won't die wondering. And Derek Ramsey and Matthew Ramsey, they'll be wanting to pick up some points. They're just getting left behind a little bit. And Wayne Lett, Tony Carter at the rear of the field at this stage. Learn to click off the second lap. Andrew Buchanan, Denny Cox have been untouchable all day.
Yes, well, they've done that again. They come out of that no-pain barrier, turn down the road, medals back straight. Gillespie, this has got to be the best race of the night for him. Perhaps he likes the cooler weather because he's really shot up in behind there, and he's a good second as the white flag came out. The Ramseys are holding that third from Lett and Carter. They just can't seem to find a way through. But Buchanan and Cox are swinging round for the run home. They take the checkered flag from Gillespie and Cookhour in second place. Third goes to the Ramseys with Wayne Lett and Tony Carter not able to add to their score.
Well, class act Andrew Buchanan and Denny Cox would be surprised if they get beat. They've done it in a time of 67.9.
67.9. The winning time for Andrew Buchanan and Denny Cox.
So that's the fastest time of this round. They're the ones to beat, Warwick.
One for them.
Warwick's just doing the heading. We'll see if we can figure out who's going to go into that straight through into the final and who's going to get into the B final.
After the devastating Christchurch earthquakes, there's always been one name you can rely on when it comes to scaffolding in Canterbury. Elliott Scaffolding have a purpose-built fleet of vehicles and a fully trained crew that can get the job done. From that small project to the bigger ones and some of the unique ones. Phone now and speak to Trevor and the team at Elliott Scaffolding Christchurch. Welcome to Hamner Springs and to Hamner Holiday Homes. Situated just 90 minutes from Christchurch, call our team to arrange your next holiday with action aplenty. From those who like to relax through to the thrill seeker. Choose from over 200 holiday homes with taste that caters for all. Bring the kids or relax with your partner and admire the fantastic views on offer. Book now to secure your next adventure. www.hamnerholidayhomes.com.
Hi, Scott here from X Factor Cars, Southland's V8 specialists, stockists of the South Island's biggest selection of Holden HSV, also with a wide range of everything Ford, FPV and classic American muscle. With an in-house finance specialist, we can tailor build a package to suit each and every budget, from no deposit, structured payments and up to 60-month terms. If we don't have it in stock, our team will search high and low to find what you want. Check out our testimonials, xfactorcars.co.nz.
Hi, I'm Malcolm Narthai from Suck It Up Limited. If you're in the Canterbury area and need any hydro excavation, water blasting, vacuum loading, any septic tank cleaning or CCTV of your pipelines, please give me a call or contact us on our Facebook page.
Suck It Up Limited, 740 Marston Road, Christchurch. Call them 24 hours a day on 027 588 8809.
So if you can understand that, well, that's good.
You're better people than us.
So we'll just pick them up as they come, and it looks like Jamie Moore and Jacob Cooper are going from gate 3. That's on 3NZ. 1NZ's James Douglas and Bevan Nuttridge are going from 2. Hang on, 95 Irwin Tree is in there, so we've got...
Oh, okay.
So
how did that happen?
Aiden Thwaites is... yeah, we did have a problem, so maybe they're going on...
Who are we missing?
Oh, no, they're on Irwin Tree's bike.
Ah, that's what it is.
Ah,
yes.
see, right. They're on gate 1.
Okay, we're underway, and there's a good start there out of the outside. Oh, Lionel Green, he just cuts above everybody, but it hasn't done him any good yet. He's been sped out the back a little bit. And it looks like that's James Douglas, isn't it? Bevan Nuttridge coming through at first place there at the moment.
Oh, 3 wide.
Then we have Jamie Byrne and Jacob Cooper, Lionel Green and Tony Henry.
And Aiden Thwaites
and Shane Twist.
Well, Ropes is hanging off the side. He's pointing to the bike in front. He says, go boy, go. We need that first spot. But it is James Douglas and Bevan Nuttridge out there at the moment. Jamie Milne and Ropes in that second position. They've closed up a bit, but are they running out of laps? They're coming round for the white flag. Lionel Green, Tony Henry in that third spot. Then we go back to Aiden Thwaites and Shane Twist, cutting it very fine in the fourth position. They're now challenging for the third. But the business is being done up the front. Doesn't need to make any mistakes. James Douglas and Bevan Nuttridge, Dave.
Yeah, well, they're just going to safely get round this corner. They're going to pick up the win, and that's all they need to do. It's going to get close, though. Oh, they did it. But Bevan Nuttridge gives James Douglas a bit of a pat on the back. Says, well done, son. We got there. I bet they don't know how close it was. Jamie Byrne, Jacob Cooper just about come through. Lionel Green, Tony Henry up a great start, just got sped out the back. But you can write them in. James Douglas, Bevan Nuttridge will go through to that final.
Well, I'd like you to give a big hand to Tony Henry on the back of that 73 bike for sitting on there all day. He came in as a replacement rider for Shane Breach, and I think he's done pretty well, Dave, to get into the B final.
Absolutely.
So well done, Tony. You've been around. Well, here we come. This is the AB Engineering and Tallies Limited Super Cup final. The final race here for the points at Moore Park here at West Melbourne and Christchurch. The lineup is 39, Andrew Buchanan and Denny Cox from Palmerston Register Christchurch going from gate 1. They're in the red helmet cover. In the blue, it's Derek and Matthew Ramsey from Palmerston North going from gate 2. The white, it is 24, Bradley Sharp Lance Jeffcoat from Ariti Park in Southland. And grid 4's number 1 in the yellow helmet cover is James Douglas from Ariti, Bevan Nuttridge from Christchurch.
Well, this is the one they've been working towards, Warwick.
It certainly is. Just James Douglas just having trouble with that gate number 4. The starter's ready, the rear's built off they go, and it's pretty even as they go. The Andrew Buchanan, Denny Cox get into the turn first. The Ramseys are in there second, not hugging down the pole line. James Douglas and Bevan Nuttridge power around the outside. They move quickly up into that second position in behind Buchanan and Cox. Third place is the Ramseys. Fourth is Sharp and Jeffcoat. But making no poster winner at the moment, it is Andrew Buchanan and Denny Cox. They pulled out a comfortable lead, cementing themselves in that second position as the one NZ rider James Douglas with Bevan Nuttridge on there. Derek and Matthew Ramsey, they're chasing hard. Now Bradley Sharp and Lance Jeffcoat to come up. Oh, Douglas went wide. He opened up the door. The Ramseys got through into that second position as they swing on round. Buchanan safe out in front, but the battle continues. Now the Ramseys move ahead, Dave.
Well, they're only fighting for the minor placings at the moment. There's Andrew Buchanan, Denny Cox way out in front. But there's been a real battle there with the Ramseys in second position now. But James Douglas, Bevan Nuttridge having a go at them. They're not going to do it though. They'll come through in third, and Bradley Sharp, Lance Jeffcoat will round out the field. So well done. There's your winner, Andrew Buchanan, Denny Cox. They take 6 races, 6 starts, 6 wins. Well done to them. Good work.
A race time, Dave, of
who cares for it?
I do.
67.9.
67.9. Well, it was a little mistake, Dave, wasn't it? That second spot.
Oh, just drifted too wide.
Just drifted too wide, and the Ramseys snuck in underneath.
They didn't take a second invitation, did they? They were straight through, and they've been pretty consistent all day too, so they deserve to be right up there. Well done to James Douglas, Bevan Nuttridge. They new combinations, they did pretty well. Bradley Sharp, Lance Jeffcoat have done well as well. They weren't that far behind, but far enough. There's no points for them, no rostrum. But Andrew Buchanan, Denny Cox, fantastic. 6 wins from 6 starts. Can't get better than that.
Right, well, we'll just let them go round on their lap.
Right, go, folks, here we go with the third place rider in this particular inaugural Sidecar Super Cup. It is, of course, the 1NZ bike of James Douglas. Now, JD, mate, you sort of had it second spot for quite some time there. Bit of a mistake that cost you that spot?
Yeah, it did. Sort of blew a bit wide there. The poor old fella on the back was getting a bit tired. So, yeah, sort of had to let Ramsey come through. And pretty happy with that, you know, first time riding with Bev on the back. So, yeah, pretty happy. Can't complain, really.
Absolutely not, and of course, to get third, like you said, I mean, this guy's just a ringing, basically. He's come on the bike, hasn't. He actually said to me before, I see why I don't do this anymore. He reckons it's a young man's game.
Yeah, he's getting a bit old, and it was good, you know. We've done all right today, like we got through consistently, and the calibre of guys here today, unreal, you know, like you couldn't ask for a better format. Track was unreal, you know. Yeah, it was just an awesome day, really.
Now, does that mean we're going to see you for the second round at Reedy Park?
Yeah, I think we'll have to make an appearance, I think. Be silly not to, wouldn't it?
Absolutely. It's a fantastic run for both you guys as well. So good sponsors too, mate. Who looks after you?
Yep, we've got South Coast Customs, Gulf Fuels, Southern Bricklaying and Plastering, Extreme Carts, Imperium Hedge Cutting, Royal Bush Transport, Winton Motorcycles and Creation Signs.
Now your crew's frantically waving their arms beside me here, so obviously they need something to be said as well.
Yeah, I just want to say a big thanks to Craig. Couldn't have done it without him today with the fast turnaround. Done an awesome job. Bike was good, so yeah, thanks a lot to Craig.
Okay, well, congratulations on third spot. We look forward to see how you get on at Reedy Park in 2 days' time.
Cheers, thanks very much.
Here we go, folks, with the second placed sidecar for this evening. And, of course, at the Sidecar Super Cup, it is the 6 of Derek and Matthew Ramsey. Derek, wee bit of luck there. One NZ sort of washed a wee bit wide, gave you a bit of a chance to sneak on the inside. Those other guys off and gone, though, eh?
Yeah, no, we first couple of laps, air shifter wouldn't work. I was stuck in first. Just got it as we come down when JD slid wide, so it suited me, mate. I was in second then, away we went, mate. Yeah.
Absolutely, and of course this is only first part of a two-part story though. You're down to Moore Park Speedway in a couple of days' time to have a crack at that.
Yeah, they're home track, so yeah, it's JD will be flying hopefully, and it'll be good. Yeah, bring it on.
And you won't have any issues like you've had today, obviously?
No, it's all good. Hopefully keep it sorted. Matt did bloody good. Cheers to JD and Spud for how they went. Yeah, it's all good.
And so you're a bit sore. I see you limping around a wee bit there, so obviously things might not be 100% right with you just yet either.
No, the old knee's just worn out, mate. Just old and worn out. So yeah, I need a new joint, but they're not going to give me one while I'm racing these bloody sidecars, so that's the way it is.
Well, I suppose it's your passion though, isn't it? And it's something you're very good at, so, there's still some good form though to get second against the calibre of the field that we're in this event tonight.
Yeah, no, it's good. Why Matt's keen, we'll keep going, eh? So why not?
And Matt, for a sidecar swinger's perspective, you enjoyed the racing and enjoyed the event?
Yeah, it was quite good actually. It got a bit slick towards the end, so it was a bit of a challenge swinging, and we had a bit of drive issues at the start, just too much, and it was a bit hard to get under control, but towards the end it sorted itself out and we're going good.
And you'll be looking forward to Moore Park Speedway in a couple of days' time?
Yeah, that's going to be good. Hopefully I'll actually get a go after the meeting like Coxie did today, so might be good.
Wasn't the fastest one though, was it?
Nah.
All right, Derek, so you got some fantastic sponsors to look after you too, bud. So who does look after you?
Diesel and Turbo, Hydrolink, CNR Development, Fibre Classic, Mike Todd, Goodmans, Gary Douglas, Brunel Contracting, Urban Electrical, AFC, and that's it, I think. Provincial. Yeah.
Provincial as well, so some good sponsors on the bike, and obviously without them you wouldn't be able to do it, eh?
No, they give us a hand. We've got a couple of good guys on there this year to help us out, get across the Aussie to the world. They're going to ship the bike for free, so definitely makes it a lot cheaper for us, and because Dad's got to support the young fella here. He's not at work, so it's all coming out of his pocket, so it's all good.
Well, it's all his inheritance, really, isn't it? You're spending.
Yeah, well, it's one day he wants to jump on, the old man will just be the pit bitch, so yeah, that's the plan.
All right, well, hey, congratulations on second spot, and we look forward to catching up with you at Moore Park.
Hey, thank you very much.
Righty, folks, here we go with the winner of the Sidecar Super Cup for this round here at Moore Park Speedway. It is, of course, Andrew Buchanan in the 39 bike. You were the bike to beat. Didn't have a perfect start, though. Wee bit of a problem at the start of the meeting for your bike. Tell us what happened.
Yeah, we put in a new fuel filter today, and I might have got it too small or one, and we couldn't get the fuel through quick enough, so we just took it out after that race and put the old one in, and we're back to normal. So yeah.
Well, obviously back to normal because nobody could catch you from pretty much that. There's some very, very close races, and some of these guys, after the last time you come down here, they're really starting to clip at your heels, Andrew. You must be getting a wee bit concerned now. No,
I'm not. The closer they get, the more pressure that it gives me, and it means that I have to keep raising the bar and thinking of different ways. So the whole concept of this is sharing the information that I have, setting the bar, I'm here and the guys are right here, and that's where you have to be, because that's where it is if we want to go to a world title, and sharing that technology so the guys can put pressure on me, and I'll be happy for guys to beat me.
Now, that's one thing that we will reiterate to people that don't know, but you did run a couple of courses down here at Moore Park Speedway and invited everybody from around the South Island. It's your commitment to the sport, which is very commendable for a start, but obviously you get an immense amount of pleasure by doing what it is you do.
Oh yeah, it's very rewarding, and Philippa's a big part of it, my wife, we're so got taken to the sport another level, guys have got really nice bikes and are putting the effort into maintaining them now, so it's putting them through these training methods, training seminars, and mainly our gating's very poor in New Zealand, so it's getting them to learn how to gate properly, that was most probably the big difference out there. We were so superior in gating today than everybody else, and it just gives you so much room to ride your own race.
Now, for those people that don't know what gating is, just explain it briefly for us.
It's basically when you go out at the start tapes and the tapes go up, and it's just your reflexes, but not revving the lungs out of your bike, just having it at the right sweet spots and actually feathering the clutch out, looking for the right place in the track to start your bike off. It's all about reaction and timing.
Now, you must have been impressed with the track here. It held up pretty good considering the track, like the weather was hot, was windy, but that thing held up pretty damn good.
Yeah, the track was good, I commend Mike Provost and Rick Land and Moore Park and all the volunteers. The fewer the bikes, the fewer the races, the better the track stays. So you actually get better racing. And there was some really good racing. On the B final, there were 4 bikes coming out of turn 4, and that's what you want to watch. So if we're prepping our track right, we got the top 16 bikes here and a support class, that's where you have to be.
Absolutely, and we'll be looking to carry that momentum on to Reedy Park Speedway on Sunday.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it already. It's one of my favourite tracks in Australasia. So, put a few things right down there after New Zealand, so really looking forward to giving it to them.
I bet you are. Now tell us, you've got some really good sponsors that help you get around the country and obviously over to Australia and stuff as well, so give us a rundown of who they are.
Yeah, look, in New Zealand we have Talley's. They're our major sponsor with AB Engineering. I thank Talley's so much. They are a big sponsor and a big supporter of us and this meeting, and they've committed themselves to it. And we have AB Engineering, obviously. We have GVI Logistics, who freight my country around between New Zealand and Australia. They're great. We also have Link Hose Hydraulics in Australia, out of New South Wales. So they're really supportive of us. And Bill's Bits and Bikes down in Birdwood, South Australia. So, but the biggest sponsor is my wife, Philippa, and Denny. I'm only as good as what Denny is on the back, and Philippa doing the pits and organising the logistics. So, it's a team effort at the end of the day.
It is for everybody, mate. Hey, well, congratulations. Fantastic win. We look forward to catching up with you at Reedy Park and see if you can whip some Southland butt.
Yeah, looking forward to it. It'll be pretty tough down there. Thanks a lot, Jason. Thank you.